How incredible was last week's class in the grind? Thank you so much for coming out and joining us and praying for the class and some things we were praying for. I told you before we were praying that God would just send us some new faces, and if you were there, both Sunday and Saturday, we had some new faces in the class, and I'm just believing that God's going to take those couples, and I'm praying for more this week as well. So this week we're continuing Love Does Part 2. We're talking about how it's going to be free to fail, working through some scriptures, working through the idea that failure doesn't stop us, but sometimes positions us in a place for us to trust God a little bit more. We're going to be walking through some of those ideas. The thoughts come from chapters 4 and chapters 8 in the book. If you want to get ahead on that, go ahead and get ready for those things. We look forward to having you guys in class. There is something I want to ask you guys to do. As you know, our class starts at 5:30 on Saturday and 9:15 on Sunday. And one of the things we're going to be doing this week, right as soon as class starts, is that we're going to be praying for families. If you turn on the news or if you listen on the radio, you'll hear a lot of things about the flu and sickness. And to be honest, talking with some of our class members, some of their families may be dealing with some of those issues of sickness. And what we're going to be doing in class this week is we're going to be trying to put our faith into action. We believe that the blood of Jesus Christ heals. We believe that the blood of Christ is a strengthening to our bodies. As talks about in Romans 8 verse 11. The same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead dwells in our bodies, quickens, gives life. We believe that. And one of the things we're going to be praying this weekend is we're going to be putting our faith into action by saying, you know what, God, we believe you're healing, God. And so I'm going to be sending out an email, I'm going to be making some phone calls and announcing that at the beginning of class, at the very first part of class, we're going to be praying for families for health. That way, those families can maybe grab their kids. That way, those families can grab their teenagers. We could pray, and then they can log them back in downstairs in the children's church. But I want to let you know that because I want you to be there to help us pray. When you're in the room, it creates an atmosphere. We're believers. The Bible talks about how 1 causes 1,000 to flight, 2 causes 10,000 to flight. When we get a lot of leaders in the room praying, it adds faith, multiplies faith. And I want to just ask you guys to help me do that as soon as we start class at 9:15 on Sunday and then 5:30 on Saturday. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the series, questions about you guys. How are you doing? We're praying for you. We love you. We couldn't do this without you. Lastly, before I let you go, leadership will be January the 29th. And that's going to be with Pastor Gerald here in the admin building. Thank you guys. God bless you, and we'll see you soon.